Hello and good night. It is bedtime for me here, but I wanted to show you how I do my heatless curls. Now, I am definitely not an expert by any means, but I have tried I guess I shouldn't say all. I have tried many heatless curls. Many. Like far too many to count. And they just have never worked for my hair type because my hair is naturally curly, and so I can never dampen it in order to get them to stay really well. And then that traditional way, I just never loved it. I feel like I couldn't get it tight enough. You know what I'm talking about, when you wear it like this and then wrap it this way, but I couldn't get it tight enough to hold well. But if I wrapped the opposite direction, like a lot of people say to do, where you like go back and forth, then my curls were all different directions, and I like everything to go to the same direction. So then I saw the unicorn method, and my life has been changed. It has truly made such a difference, and I love doing it now. So I've done it a few times. My hair has stayed really well with it, and I'm very hopeful because that is so much less damage on my hair. So anyway, this is my absolute favorite curl band. I will link it in the description box along with the discount code. It is the most comfortable. I love it so much. The only downside is I wish they made it in a silk material, because when I first tried it, I felt like this material just wasn't, like, it felt like it dried my hair out a little bit, but I have discovered how to combat that, and that is just to use a leave-in conditioner. So let me walk you through how I do my heatless curls. I brush through my hair real good. This is the best brush. This is the Glow Beauty brush, and I love it, and it gets your scalp so good. Ooh, it's so nice. Brush through, get all the tangles out. Now, like I mentioned, I do have naturally curly hair, and the key to getting it smooth and shiny is a nice, good blowout from it being wet. So I use a round brush, lots of tension with a blow dryer, and this is just freshly blow dried hair. This is not straightened or anything. All right, so brushed it out. Now I'm gonna add quite a bit of this leave-in conditioner. I usually only do this the first time that I do the heatless curls, so I'll do them multiple times throughout the week until I wash my hair again to kind of like re-curl things up. I only do a lot of this that first time. And this kind of dampens my hair enough without getting it actually wet, and it won't make it frizzy. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my ends. I already do this every night anyway, but just. And then I'm gonna spray my hair with this Style on Steroids Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. And this helps give my hair a little bit of grit and hold. I love using this when I am curling my hair too. Okay, now that all that prep is done, this prep, like I mentioned, I only do the first time I do it. This whole prep, I only do the first time I'm putting the curl band in. After that, I just do the oil on my ends every night. And the hairspray at the end, but anyway. All right, splitting my hair down the center. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then putting this on like this. All right, then I take a claw clip and I clip it kind of towards the back. And this is just to hold it in place while I do the first couple of wraps. So the way you're kind of thinking about this is as if you're doing a French braid, a single French braid on your hair, and this is the third strand. So only 2 strands for my hair, and this is the third strand, but this strand doesn't move. So I'm wrapping my hair, everything from this side is coming up and wrapping this way, like a spiral this way, and then everything from this side is gonna come up and wrap around that way. That's gonna make everything go away from the face exactly how we like it. All right, so starting with this first section, and this is the tricky part because you have to get it up and over and then underneath, and I stick my finger through and grab it and then pull it pretty tight. And then same thing with this other side. Grab the section, smooth it out. And I'm holding this, this is my right side. So I'm holding my right side in my right hand, and then I grabbed my left side in my right hand as well. I'm gonna pull it across, stick my finger through to grab it, and pull it through. So each side is back on its own side, if that makes sense. This is my right side and it's gone and wrapped around and come back through. This is my left side, it's wrapped over the top and come back through. Make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so now I can let this down, and I feel like this method is so much easier than the traditional like headband method because I can actually let these pieces down and like dangle and take a breather. I feel like I never could do that with the normal method. So then I'm grabbing another section of hair and including all of it. So including that first section. And the hardest part is kind of figuring out the grip. You want to make sure that this is smooth, taking it up and above, reaching through and grabbing it and pulling it around and tightening. Then same thing on this side, reaching up, smoothing it, pulling it around, and tighten. So this is what it should look like on the top, just crisscrossing over this curl band. At this point, this is kind of when I let go of the clip. And I just do this all the way around. Let me see if I turn to this side, if you can tell, if you can follow along a little bit better. Okay, other side. This is my left side. See how I can just let that hair fall down and into everything else and then pick it back up again? I love that. It makes it so easy. So I'm holding my right piece of hair in like my pinky and my ring and my middle finger like this. So my pointer and thumb right here are free to help grab this section so that I can smooth it through and then wrap it around the curl band. And I just do this all the way down. I don't know if I can do it. Okay, and then once you get to the end, you just wrap it all the way down and around. My hair's not long enough to need to flip forward sooner, but if you have longer hair, you probably want to flip it forward sooner and kind of finish it down this way. You could even wrap one section all the way and then the other section all the way. It doesn't have to be crisscross once you get to this point. All right, once we get to this end section, I'm just gonna secure it with a silk scrunchie. And that is it for wrapping. Last, I'm gonna spray it with some hairspray, and this hairspray is awesome to use because it's not an aerosol. It's like a pump, like a spray, and so it actually comes out a little bit wetter and then dries down, which helps a ton with hold. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. So sometimes I will tie this up to just get it up and out of the way, like this, or sometimes I'll just leave it. I do like making sure that this is long enough so that when I flip it back, it's like heavy enough to stay back. But that's just preference for like how I'm going about wearing it. I am a back sleeper too. And so I did not think that this style would work for me, but because of this band, it's actually so comfortable to sleep on. But then this is also perfect for side sleepers, obviously. So I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, hopefully get about 8 hours, and I will come back and take it out for you in the morning and show you the finished result.
2 seconds later.
Good morning. So I slept pretty good. I slept really good actually. Didn't mess the hair up too much. That's what I love. That's why I love this technique too. I feel like this stays so much better than the headband one. So let's take this out, see how it turned out. Oh yeah, we've got some springy curls happening. Seriously? I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. And these will obviously like start to soften a little bit. I'm not expecting them to stay like this curly all day, but I love it. So I'm gonna go do my makeup. I will try to remember to come back and show you once my makeup is all done how they've like kind of softened a little bit, fallen out. I tested it last week when I did these. I did the curls and then over like a 2-day period, they still lasted. They just really like fell flatter and flatter, but they still looked good. There was still like that wave at the bottom of my hair. So really, really loving these. Again, I'll put everything in the description bar below and I'm gonna go get ready and then I'll try to remember to come back afterwards. I do feel like these need some time to like kind of soften and settle before I decide if I do need to touch up any pieces, which I don't think I'm going to. This turned out so good. Oh my gosh, love it. I only partially did my makeup because I just got LASIK a few days ago and I can't wear eye makeup. So I don't know why I said I'd come back and show you after I did my makeup because I couldn't do makeup. I just did a little bit of face makeup. Here is how it's turned out. It's probably been like an hour, I think, since I took them out. So they've definitely like softened a bit to where I like them. Turned out really good. Look how long my hair is getting to. Like the fact that I have to stand up to get all of it in frame. Also, sorry about the lighting. It's like the worst time to be filming. I can't even have my window open because of the sun coming in. So you just have to see it like this, but lighting doesn't matter as much. Check out these curls. Isn't it amazing? Okay, I will link everything in the description box. I have I'll have all the products linked, and I have a discount code for the curl band that I used. So I'll put it all down there. Okay, bye.